Everyone, I don't know about you, but I find that boundaries are always an issue for me, and things are being pushed, and I'm actually learning to form boundaries more than I ever have in my life. So I did a tetrahedron on it because it's come up prominently the last couple of days, and I haven't integrated this yet through doing the process of it, but I just wrote it out. And so boundaries, the energies that are there is fear, anger, resentment, self-disappointment, anxiety, and overwhelm. And the fear with that, fear is the candle that lights your highway to freedom. So for me to learn how to form boundaries, and a lot of my karma is around forming better boundaries and enforcing them and that sort of stuff, it ultimately comes down to self-value and valuing yourself and understanding myself more. But the fear means that I need to work with the boundaries, and then the anger that's there, the anger is there to create the boundary for looking for the areas I need to create boundaries in, and reinforcing that, but not in a way that's rude or disrespectful. So the anger is teaching me that. Resentment is all the times I haven't formed a boundary and I'm pissed off that I didn't. The self-disappointment is that, even though I know some stuff, it's still not working for me yet. So that's fine, we'll just accept the self-disappointment. The anxiety is, when I enforce the boundary, or even doing the inner work towards building the higher self-value and the responsibility that entails. The anxiety is the hidden wisdom there. So it's showing me that I need to be better at this, and not to just put my head in the sand and go into victim mode and all that sort of stuff, and it's like they did this to me, and start blaming the world. Then the overwhelm is just like, oh, it's too much. And this is the size of my tetrahedron. I tend to do ones like this as it is. But yeah, the limitations of low self-value, other people's opinions are more thought out than mine. Seeing higher value in others, sort of valuing their opinion more than my own, and it did more to do with handing my value over to others. It's like, my value is determined by what you think it is, and that's totally not the case, the way it should be. Then there's stress and pressure when I don't form the boundaries. As soon as I form the boundary or think about making a boundary with someone, it actually feels better. When I think about it, the whole situation feels better. And then the thoughts that are there, I'm stupid, that's the usual one for me. Boundaries that I learnt boundaries through shame, so there wasn't any intellectual things about boundaries that are formal or anything like that when I grew up. That's just the past history of it. I don't know how to form them. Boundaries trap me in, that was an interesting one. Whereas I'm learning that boundaries free me and make everything better. So there's this big turnaround I need to make in my mind, that boundaries trap me in, so I just honor that. I'm scared of people reacting to my boundaries. It's like, if people react badly to my boundaries, they're exactly the people that need the friggin' boundaries, so they can get fucked. And I wasn't taught boundaries. So I hope this is helpful to some of you. This is purpose in the problems and purpose of the problems. So this will help free me more, give me more maturity in my soul, and free a lot of energy. This is all just energy that's bound, that's not moving properly. So I just do the integration and work with these things. Have a good day.